All right, so we are solving these questions, compulsory questions. We have 5 questions here. Let's begin with the first one, but please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also share with your friends. Then if you have a playlist, your favorite playlist, don't forget to add it to it. So let's take the first question. The terms 1/64, 1/32, 1/16, and so on form a geometric progression. If the sum of the GP is 2 exponent 36 minus 2 exponent negative 6, find the number of terms. So let us recall the formula for the sum of the first n terms, which is given by S sub n equal A into brackets 1 minus R exponent n all over 1 minus R, where A is the first term here, 1/64, then R is the ratio, the common ratio. So let's say this divided by this. So 1/32 divided by 1/64. So R will be equal to 1/32 times 64, which is equal to 2. R is equal to 2. Now we substitute the values S sub n. Now the S sub n is now equal to this. So we substitute the 10. So 2 exponent 36 minus 2 exponent negative 6 is equal to A, which is 1/64 into bracket 1 minus 2 exponent n all over 1 minus 2. 2 exponent 36 minus 2 exponent negative 6 is equal to, this one will give us negative. So it's equal to, the 1/64 is the same as 2 exponent negative 6. So negative 2 exponent negative 6 into bracket 1 minus 2 exponent n. Now we multiply through by 2 exponent 6 so that we'll create the LCM. So if you multiply by 2 exponent 6, 2 exponent 6 times 2 exponent 36 minus 2 exponent 6 times 2 exponent negative 6 is equal to negative 2 exponent 6 times 2 exponent negative 6 into bracket 1 minus 2 exponent n. So we'll get 2 exponent 42 here. Write one base for this and add the exponents. Then this one becomes 2 exponent 0, which is 1, is equal to negative, this one to negative 1 into bracket 1 minus 2 exponent n. So when we expand on the right, we get 2 exponent 42 minus 1 is equal to negative 1 plus 2 exponent n. So this will give us 2 exponent 42 is equal to 2 exponent n. Since the bases are the same, we equate the exponent. Therefore, n equals 42. There are 42 terms. So there are 42 terms. So we are done with this question. Now let's take question 2. So given that b is equal to square root of mx over t minus t squared x, we have to make x the subject. So let's have the question. We have b is equal to square root of mx over t minus t squared x. So first we square both sides to remove the square root. So we square this and square this, so that the square roots will cancel the square. So we are left with p squared. P squared is equal to mx over t minus t squared x. So when we multiply through by t, we get b squared t will be equal to, so the t will cancel the denominator for this one, and we get mx then minus t cube x. So we factor x on the left hand side, so we get b squared t is equal to m minus t cube into bracket x. So dividing both sides by m minus t cube, m minus t cube. So our x is now equal to b squared t over m minus t cube. Now we have to find a value, so the b part. We have to find a value of x when we substitute m equals 7, p equal negative 3, and t equal 4. So x will be equal to p is negative 3 squared. Then the t is 4. Then we have the m is 7. 7 minus t cube, 4 cube. So this implies that x equal 36 over negative 57. So when we break this further, we know 3 will go into 36 12 times, and 3 will go into 57 19 times. So x will be equal to negative 12 over 19. We have the third question here. The diagonal of a rectangular field is 169 meters. If the ratio of the length to the weight is 12:5, find the dimensions. So this is our rectangular field, and we're told that the diagonals are 165, 169 meters. 169 meters. So we are asked to find the, and we're also told that the ratio of the length to the width. So L is to W is equal to 12:5. So from this ratio, we can write the first equation. L over W is equal to 12/5. Or L is equal to 12/5 W. So we can call this our equation 1. Equation 1. Now, the diagonal is 169. So if this is the length and this is the width, then from Pythagoras theorem, we have L squared plus W squared is equal to 169 squared. So we have another equation here. Now we can substitute, let's call this equation 2. Now we can substitute equation 1 into equation 2. So that we'll have L squared to become 12/5 W squared plus W squared is equal to 169 squared. So this is the same as 144 W squared over 25 plus W squared is equal to 169 squared. Now let's multiply through by 25. So we get 144 W squared plus 25 W squared is equal to 169 squared times 25. So this will give us 169 W squared is equal to 169 squared times 5 squared. Now I can take square root of both sides, or I can divide through by 169 to get W squared is equal to 169 times 5 squared. So W squared is equal to 13 times 5 all squared, because 169 squared is 13. So W will be equal to 13 times 5, which is 65. Therefore, W is equal to 65. W is equal to 65. Then the dimensions will be L equal 12 over 5 times 65. So L will be equal to 12 times 13. 12 is 144 plus 12. So 144 plus 12 will be 156. So the length is 156 and the width is 65. So these are the dimensions of the rectangle. Then the perimeter of a rectangle, so the B part, the perimeter is equal to 2 length plus width. So P will be equal to 2 into bracket 65 plus 156. So P will now be equal to 2 times. So this will give us 11, carry 1 plus 5, another is 11, another 11. So 12. So 2, 2, 1. If I'm right. I don't have a calculator here. So 5 plus 6 is 11. So 65 plus 156. So we have 1 here. So carry 1, 2, then carry 1 again, 2. So 2 to 1 times. So the perimeter will be equal to 442 meters. So all these are in meters. So we have this question 4. Please, if you have not yet subscribed, kindly do that. And also, if you have not yet added this video to your favorite playlist, please kindly do that for me. And also share it. Thank you. Now let's proceed. Question 4. Two regular polygons x and y are such that the number of sides of x is 3 more than the number of sides of y. If the sum of the exterior angles of x and y is 117 degrees, how many sides has x? So let polygon y has polygon y. Let it have n. Let it have n sides. Then polygon x will have n plus 3 sides because it says 3 more than that of y. Then now the exterior angles will be the exterior angle of polygon y is given by 360 over n, and that of this one will be 360 over n plus 3. So we were told that the sum of their exterior angles are 117. So when we add these two expressions in terms of n, we should get 117. So this implies that 360 over n plus 360 over n plus 3 is equal to 117. Okay. Now, if this is the case, we multiply through by the LCM to get 360 into bracket n plus 3 plus 360n is equal to 117 into brackets n, then n plus 3. So let's expand this. We get 360 n, then 360 times 3 will be 1080, then plus 360 n again, then we have 117 n squared plus 351 n. Now, when we group this like terms, we get 117 n squared. So 351 n minus 720 n will be equal to minus 369 n, then minus 1080, all equals 0. We can divide through by 9. So when we divide through by 9, we get 13 n squared minus 41 n minus 120 is equal to 0. Okay, so we now find two factors of 13 times negative 120. That will add up to give us negative 41. So this is the same as 13 times negative 5 times 24. So this is the same as negative 65 times 24. So when we add this, we get negative 41. So we use negative 61, then positive 24 to replace this. So it becomes 13n squared, 13n squared, 13n squared plus 24n minus 65n minus 120 is equal to 0. So we factor n here. We have 13 plus 24 and 13n plus 24, then minus 5 here. Then we have 13n plus 24 equals 0. So we have n minus 5 into bracket 13n plus 24 is equal to 0. So we have n minus 5 equals 0, or 13n plus 24 equals 0. So since we can't get decimal or negative sides, we discard this one. We continue with the n minus 5 equals 0. Therefore, the number of sides is 5. But we're asked to find the number of sides that polygon X has, which is n plus 3. Therefore, polygon X has 8 sides. This is question 5. A scores of 10 learners in a test arranged in ascending order is 12, 13, 13, 8, a plus 3, 52 minus 2a, 2a minus 8, 23, 23, and 24. If the median mark is 20, find the a value of a. So we're given the marks already. I want to find the value of a. We're told the median is 20, median mark. So how many marks do we have? 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 in the middle. So the mean of these two will give us the median. So a plus 3 plus 52 minus 2a minus 2a over 2 is equal to 20. So we have 55 minus a over 2 is equal to 20. So 55 minus a is equal to 2 times 20, which is 40. So a will be equal to 55 minus 40. A is equal to 50. So this is 15. The mean mark. To find the mean mark, we have to substitute the value of a into those ones. So the marks will become 12 plus 13 plus 13. Then a is 15, so plus 15. Then a plus 3 will be 18. So plus 18. Then plus 52 minus 2a. 52 minus 30 will be 22. Then 2a, 30 minus 8. 30 minus 8 will also be 22. Then we have 23 plus 23 plus 24. So we have 10 all over 10. So let's add all of these and see what we'll get. So all of these will give us the mean to be equal to 185 over 10, and that will be equal to 18.5. So thank you very much for watching up to this point. May you please remember to subscribe. See you in another video. The rest of the videos will be uploaded very soon. So make sure you subscribe so that you'll be notified.